Shaji Kutiani, Director Sports and Events, Viva Group of Schools.
Okay. So I believe this is the 16th edition of Viva. Can you just tell us about the journey of Viva from the first edition to now? How has it grown?
Yes, the first Viva we started around 2010. The Viva was a program we said, okay, we will have inter-school competitions, sports, competition workshops, and annual days of the schools, what we started, okay, and even the annual sports days.
Okay.
So we thought of, making a celebration of 4-5 days, okay, where everything actually comes together. That is the first school that we started with, the Goregaon school, that is in Mumbai.
Okay.
So I think 2010 we had around 5 schools in India. So then we found, for secondary we found we cannot do everything within these 4 days.
Okay.
So then we slowly started, and we are doing it in one ground. When the scholar, when the workshops we used to conduct in the AC tent on the ground. So we had evening, we had all the competitions on the main stage. So then as the days passed, I said, okay, it was finding difficult. So then we stretched out, 1 month program. Then coming to, later part, we found even 1 month was running short for us. So there are a lot of activities. So now we start Viva from July end. It goes till December, the grand finale. That's, 15th this year we have it in Bangalore. Bangalore on 15th, that's our grand finale.
Okay.
So say around 180 to 200 days of celebrations where we conduct almost 80 types of competitions, around 20 types of, various workshops, and the 70 sports competitions, and we have 2 premier competitions.
Okay.
One is we call a premier sport, that is a basketball, and we have a premier competition that we call a star ensemble. So star ensemble is, it's a, go to India got the talent, that same thing, concept is same, but we call it a star ensemble where you can talent come together. So where you have auditions in the city level first, then you have audition number 2, then we have a knockout, then we have a semi-final, then comes finale.
Okay.
So, around 2,000-3,000 participants, we end in picking up just 10 contestants for the semi-final.
Okay.
Then only 6 performing for the finale, that is happening on 15th in Bangalore. So when it comes to basketball, so, many ask us, okay, why do we do this? So what do? We give opportunity for all the schools to play at the local level. So we have 39 schools, so we call it 39 locations for us. So we conduct tournaments in 39 locations, with the other schools. So we take them from to the city level.
Okay.
Okay, now city level, and from the city we come to a national level. So here this year we are 11 cities, and then we have 11 teams coming together to Pune.
Okay. And so has it always been open to all schools? Any school can take part, or has it been focused on your school?
No. I think all the years, last year we had around 2,332 schools participated, around 79 participants we had. So this year we have a set of targets of 5,000 schools and 1 lakh participations. Hopefully I am sure we have crossed 3,200 something by now. So another 1 more month. So we may complete around say 3,000 schools and say around 1 lakh participation this year.
Oh wow, excellent. So why is basketball like that special or premier sport? Is there any special love that
it's yes, with your, I think if you go to any schools, basketball is something that we find, and point 1. So when you take infrastructure wise, it's easy to have a basketball court than having a football or cricket. Though we have a cricket, football, basketball and handball in our schools, but we find Viva actually the primary game that we the children pick up, and where we get results and achievements is basketball.
Okay, and so can you share with us some of the results? Any players that who have come out of the basketball, or any names that come to your mind?
Yes, we have one Dave playing for international. So
Dave Premi.
Yeah, yes, and we have one more girl. I don't exactly remember. She's from same school from Mumbai. She also playing for India.
Okay.
And there are many children playing for nationals.
Okay. And so coming again to this year, how is this year's Viva different than previous years?
See, it's if you ask me a question, see, you can't ask a child, what was last year and this year. It's a growing, right? It's evolving. Okay. Yeah. Now, what do we say? When I look back, yes, I was there from the first Viva onwards. Okay. So I remember, the first Viva, how we started, forming up when my boss actually, I report to Kavita Sahai, the vice chairman of the group. So, when she was talking to me about, there was no concept, okay, there was no Viva, nothing. She said, okay, we want to start something like, other colleges do, like college fest. So we named it School Fest.
Okay.
So, knocking out the names, if you ask, okay, we not give a name, we ask children to give us a name.
Okay.
A child actually, I remember, from Goregam school, okay, child has suggested this name Viva.
Okay.
So if you look at the Viva today, it's a Viva is completely different. And, as you can see it. So we actually looking forward, okay, how can we take it as a, a competition, one of the premier competitions in India.
Okay. And so this year, one special thing this year is the 3x3 format.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us about that? Because 3x3 now has become an Olympic sport also. It is getting a lot of recognition. So in a way, you're pioneers because this is the first FIBA 3x3 endorsed school tournament in India, which is actually headlines. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, this actually credit should go to the basketball HOD, Kevin, when I was expressing about it, he said, okay, he told me, sir, it can be actually, numbered in the FIBA. Actually basketball last year we conducted nationals. Okay, we started this doing nationals program in 2013-14. Then we stopped for a while. Then again we started last year.
Okay.
So what I found last year when we were doing a 5-on-5, the 10 children coming together to one place. Okay, and it is taking actually a lot on us, accommodations. So last year also I wanted to do this 3-on-3. But I didn't get the support, okay, from the coaches saying, sir, 3-on-3 is not that common and we are not used to playing. But this year, Mr. Kevin actually, when I asked him, he was very forthcoming. He said, sir, let us do it. So I have two things, what I see, I can get more teams to, to a national level.
Okay.
And second, okay, the conducting the tournament actually faster than, 5-a-side. So that's the one reason. Then I found, okay, it's evolving. I used the word evolving. Okay, now I remember when I was a small, okay, we used to watch Test cricket. Okay, Test cricket we used to go and watch. When you walk on the way, if you see some matches, we used to stand there. But today, I don't think anyone is watching cricket. Test matches. Okay, we may see the score or highlights.
Yeah.
Then we started with the one-day match. Then 20, now 10. I don't know when they'll become 5 overs. Okay, so I think we start to evolve. Okay, what people like it and what children like it. Okay, I think that's the reason actually we gone for it.
Okay, so many schools even today, the focus so much is on academics that many schools don't really focus on conducting sports tournaments or extracurricular activities at this scale. How is Viva different in its philosophy compared to other schools?
Sir, actually I don't know where you read an article in the newspaper. Okay, there was a comparison. Okay, IAM or okay, what is I don't know the highest qualification a person can have in India, and how he makes it. Okay, how a Dravid or maybe a senior coach, okay, even a commentator in cricket makes in India, or even I'm saying, okay, now Pant made over 28 crores. Okay, I did not know a person. Okay, see the sports. Okay, people have taken it seriously as a profession today. So I don't find, okay, only education alone can take you forward. Okay, it's maybe earlier we were saying 80-20. Today sports is a career today. So I am hopefully Viva can be a partner in making it this as a professional, and where we give importance to studies, also sport.
Right. Okay, so and what can we now expect going forward? Now so many additions have happened. What can we expect in future in terms of how can Viva grow?
So actually, I would say, this all credit should go to the management. Okay, our chairman Rustam Kerawala. I've never seen him. Okay, when we go with any proposals, he says, okay, let us do it later. He says, okay, go ahead. Okay, so he's the man actually, supports us with everything, and plus the vice person. Okay, she controls. She takes care of the academics. What we found that the support that the management gives us, okay, makes us to do much better.
Okay.
And there is nothing that stops us. Okay, if we are thinking tomorrow. Yesterday, one person was talking to me. Sir, actually, you are giving cash price of 3 lakhs rupees. Okay, only for nationals. So why don't we think of giving 25,000 rupees cash price to a school who wins the championship?
Correct.
Okay, so I said, okay, yeah, that's a bright idea, right? So I asked him, how many children were there this year? Okay, so what is So I said, okay, why can't we take it up that? So now, maybe next year I'll be going with that concept to sir, okay, sir, let us have a cash prize in all the schools, okay, like a team championship. Okay, maybe, whatever we collect, okay, now people ask us, okay, why do we collect registration fees? So I believe, okay, why do we collect? The reason what? Without collecting, okay, many gives names and they don't
They don't show up.
They don't shop. Okay, that also makes everything spoil our preparations. So once they pay, actually, they actually own it, right? So that's what the cricket, okay, IPL, okay, they have to pay, right? Okay, the agencies pay. Our sports program Viva is not going on a profit at all.
Okay.
Okay, we spend a good amount of money, okay, and we don't have, actually say monetarily we don't have a sponsors. What do you see here? Okay, they have become a partners with us.
Okay.
Okay, they help us. Yes, wherever you have to spend some maybe a ball. Okay, maybe a sponsor. So, but we are looking forward actually much better. How can we take this Viva as one of the best tournaments in India for schools?
Okay, excellent, sir. So good luck to Viva, and anything else you'd like to share?
So that's we need maybe what actually I see. Okay, we don't see anything on media. This.
Okay.
Okay, what I say. Okay, we do a lot, but it doesn't go out of the walls.
Yeah.
So I believe it's something that it's not for organizers. I say children will participate. Okay, if they are visible to the media.
Correct.
So that's why we do a Viva competition. I said star ensemble, the grand finale. We spend a good amount of money. Anyway, you are from Bangalore, you'll be there on 15th. Okay, in the HSR. So you can see the amount of we put it. But that's not TV channel. But there is a TV channel is with us. I'm sure. Okay, the competition will go. I asked somebody. Okay, how many people come for auditions for? Star and one small program. They said in lakhs.
Oh wow, yeah.
Okay, but when we do our star ensemble auditions, okay, we have to work hard to get maybe 1,000, 2,000 participants for auditions. So why? Because say parents want visible. That's correct. That's why established singers, established actors come on Big Boss, right? Okay, why I asked one person, okay, I said, why you coming to Big Boss? He said actually we have been doing it, but we are not getting that many calls, okay, where we cannot bargain. Understand? But when we are on the national media, okay, our market rate goes up.
Correct.
Okay, so we have a chance to bargain. Our rate will go up. So this is something that I think is cool. Actually, I tell you, Mr. Gopal, everybody asking me a question. Okay, where is the nursery of sports in India? Have you ever thought of it? Is it any of these clubs who play? But it's actually the school spends crores of money. Building up these children.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, nobody spends, and they will say, oh, school is. But I believe, okay, the corporates have to come back now, where they can invest money on school children. I'm not saying about the competitions, okay, where actually this kind of competition can be taken.
Correct.
Okay, otherwise, we think of, okay, under 16, under 18, 20, okay, now how do you get under 20? And nobody can become a professional player at the age of 17, 18. Okay, but this all happens in the school.
True.
Okay, this all happens in the school.
True. Very true.
Okay, that is something that, okay, I think they said, okay, yeah, whatever you say, but the school actually can make, players.
Very true.
That's what you have seen here. Okay,
yes.
Now do they get any support? You speak to the coaches. Other than the school, okay, some schools they support us, some schools don't support. So if you think of, okay, Vibgyor is one of the schools, I believe we have 36 schools, we have 453 coaches with us.
Wow.
Okay, we have a basketball officer, we have 58 coaches. We have one HOD, I don't know whether you know Bala. Okay, he is still with us as an HOD. We have 2 HODs. Okay, he's a SRPF coach in Karnataka.
Okay.
Also, he's in the, so he actually works as an HOD with us. So he is the one who makes the curriculum, he is the one who trains the coaches, he is the one who interviews the coaches. So this is something, okay, all schools will not get it.
True.
So we have a basketball coach coaching the basketball players, a football coach coaching the football players. That's why I told you cricket HOD.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he is playing for Ranji Trophy, he played for cricket Maharashtra. So now he has taken over as HOD and he's working with full time with us.
Excellent.
So he actually takes care of, okay, how a game can. And Kevin now, he has done everything. Okay, I have not, I have not invested my time in this.
Yeah.
All what you see, it's under the guidance of HOD plus, of course, the school and the cluster 3. We say the 2-unit team always there. But actually, he's driving the from the back end.